All right, everybody. Hey, it's David Kramer, and this is Kramer Unstuck. Today I want to talk about Andrew Tate. I saw a video by John Lovell. John Lovell has a YouTube channel named Warrior Poet Society, and he was talking about Andrew Tate and how Andrew Tate is a con artist. And I do agree. He is a con artist. But I look at, and he was talking about his cam girl business, the fact that he is an online pimp. I think PhD, Andrew Tate calls it pimping hose or something like that. I don't know. I know that Andrew Tate said that essentially that he's a pimp, but okay. He has a cam girl business. He essentially pimps these hoes out to simps, and that's what they are. They're simps. And plus, okay, then on the other hand, he talks to guys and says, you got to be a man, you got to be independent, you got to work hard, you got to, build yourself, you got to become you could say a better version of yourself, which you'll work out, eat right, build your own empire. Okay, so he gives good advice, but then he has this cam girl business where he'll tell you, don't watch porn, and don't be a simp. Okay. And John's talking about how he's a con artist. And I don't see it that way. Now, I'm not an Andrew Tate fanboy. There are those out there, and I think that there's a simpy-ass way of being. You shouldn't be a fanboy. But what Andrew Tate does and what he says, I don't see a problem. Mainly because he is marketing these females to a certain dynamic. And these are what I said, like I said, simps. These are these pathetic little bitches, and that's what they are, who will give money to a strange female on the other side just because she shows her body parts, smiles at him, talks nice to him, calls him honey. Ding. There you go. Get your nails done. Ding. Get your hair done. Okay? Weak minds. Guys who will give, I know in one of the clips that John Lovell played, Andrew Tate's talking about a guy, I guess there were multiple guys that he gave multiple $100,000 hoping to meet up with one of these girls because they became infatuated. They got this childish little crush on this female on the other side of the screen, and they want to meet up with her, and then it doesn't happen. And they get all butthurt, which I think is friggin' hilarious. And Andrew Tate said he don't care. I don't care either. You shouldn't care. If you're a man, you're working at being a man, you want to continue to be a man, or you're working toward being a man, people like that, I love people like that, because that, I can look at a person like that, look at how they act, look at their pathetic little life, okay, and $200,000. If you're making $200,000, that you can just throw $200,000, you've got this portion of your life working. You apparently are in business. You're making good money. Unless, of course, you're that pathetic that you're giving your entire life savings because of this female online. Then you're a complete fool. But you're a fool either way. But if you've got your wealth part of your life in order, then you can get other parts of your life in order. So, yeah, I don't have any I don't have any respect for these people, and as far as I'm concerned, Andrew Tate can take advantage of these guys all day long, and it don't bother me. Because he's telling us, what does he say? Don't watch porn. Okay, well, he's an online pimp. Okay. Because he knows that there's going to be a percentage of guys that are going to watch his stuff, be hooked on this stuff, give money to these people, and he can make money off of them. Good. He knows that there's a larger percentage that are going to look at that and say, I don't want any part of that. Listen to what he has to say and say, okay, yeah, I agree. I need to work on myself. And then of course they'll talk about the women being exploited. Okay, here we go again. There's a percentage of these women that when Andrew Tate pitches his product to these women, that they buy into it. And maybe later on down the line, they start feeling, yeah, well, I feel exploited. I don't feel good about this. Because I've seen the videos, I think a couple of videos of this woman that is the one that is accusing him of seemingly to be all right with that. Walking out and getting pizza. She had a chance to run off there and go, I got to get out of here. But she went, got the pizza, brought it into the house. Okay. Later on, for whatever reason, she decided I got to accuse him of something because I don't feel good about myself. Well, if you don't feel good about yourself and we have all been taken advantage of in life, okay? How many of us have bought cars? Yeah, right there. You've been taken advantage of. Every time you buy a car, you're being scammed. Okay, so we're all we're kind of stupid, but we're obligated to be stupid because we need these vehicles. You can't walk if it takes you an hour and a half, an hour or whatever to get to work one way. Yeah, and you got to go down that 3-lane highway. You're not going to be walking. So we've all been scammed, and most of it, I've learned my lesson to where I can spot it, I can hear it, blah, 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 yeah, I don't want no part of your shit. No, I shut up and get off my property, okay? I've had salesmen here that complained that nobody in the area wants to buy anything from them. It's like, I don't care. But you have that portion of these women who have bought into that and they have become the cam girl. But then, don't you think that there's a percentage of women that Andrew has pitched this to that said, I don't want no part of that? Yeah, I think so. Just like the percentage of guys who have not bought into watching that and giving these women money. You're stupid. You got females in your area. And if you work on yourself and become a man, they're going to notice you. And then you can go maybe out to dinner with her and I'm not saying, she can pay for her own nails and hair. If that's what she's got to do, but yeah, so with John Lovell, I don't agree with him. I agree that Andrew is a con artist. Okay, a sucker is born every minute. There are people out there that, like I said, they're going to be cons. So fine, but I don't see a problem with what he does and what he says because, hey, he's making money off of the fools that are not listening. And if Andrew Tate, I'm sure Andrew Tate has more than one stream of income. That if all of these guys that are simping for these girls would suddenly wake up and go, wait a minute, I'm done with that shit. I'm going to go over here and try to be a man. Andrew would be like, there you go. Okay, you got it. Because I got this way and that way to make money. So I don't need this. So yeah, I agree. Like I said, I agree and I don't agree with John Lovell because, if I'm thinking of ways that I can possibly scam morons. Stupid people that want to be stupid. Oh, here's a good one. How many people out there have an electric car? Okay. I want to decrease my carbon footprint. I'm going to become more eco-friendly. And then they're driving it and their car needs to be charged up. So they drive their car over to a charging station and they plug it in and they have it charging up and they're going, man, ain't I eco-friendly? No, you're not, because that charging station is being powered by this factory over this station over here that is being, what do you call it? Being powered by fossil fuel. Okay, you've probably seen these cars, electric cars. They're driving down the highway and they have a generator on the back that's powered by either gas or kerosene. So those people out there have been scammed by the electric car, by Tesla and all that. You're stupid. So kind of lost track. Well, what I'm saying is, like I said, I don't see a problem here. I am not going to be conned by Andrew Tate. Now, he does have a online business thing. It was Hustlers University. Now it's the real world. And I did look into that before I made this video. And people say, well, that's a scam too. Well, there's many students that are making money with Andrew Tate. Some are making really good money. They're making it with that. But the reason they're making money is because they're consistent and they work at it. So is the product the best product out there? Probably not. There's probably better. I'm in a system right now that I actually put on the back burner because I got a lot of work around the house and it's summertime. Spring and summer, I am getting outside. I'm not going to be sitting inside typing on a computer. I got work to do and I loved going outside and getting in the sun and all that. So that's on the back burner. And as soon as the work starts to decrease, I'm going to get back on it and try to figure out how I can make money on it. Will I? I don't know. If it don't work, I'm going to try something else because eventually something's going to work. So if you can get on that and you can make money, well, then that's your thing. It's not a scam. It would be a scam if Hustlers University, the real world, would have been out there for all these years and nobody's making money but Andrew Tate. Okay? So, I could say I'm not making money with this system and that guy who created that product is a scammer. No, I'm not doing my work. Okay? I can't get my work done here if I sit inside the house and think about it. That's my fault. It ain't no one else's. Okay? Same with the cam girl shit. If you're a simp, if you give into this shit and you lose money and you waste time on that, then that sucks to be you, but I don't care. Okay? And like I said, there's no difference there. He's going to scam the people he scams and those that listen to the truth and listen to and take action in their life to get better. He's helping them out. Okay? So that's all I got right now. You can check out John Lovell's video. I'm not going to put anything in the description or anything, but he has it's about about Andrew Tate, just type it into the search box, and you'll get, that'll probably come up. So I don't know. Just let me know what you think. But we each, right here, I got to take responsibility for me. I'm the only one that's fucking me over if I'm fucking me over. I'm the only one that's helping me to succeed and grow and become better if I'm working on myself to become that. So take responsibility for yourself. Okay? So that's all I got right now, and until next time, this is Kramer Unstuck.